You're doing what you love. It's the main thing. So many people don't do what they like, man.
Okay, so we're here at Glenn's Fish Room, and I thought while we're doing a tour, I would just ask what are your 10 favourite shrimps to breed for profit?
For profit, definitely number one. It's the CRS.
These are really cool. What's your key to success, I guess, with breeding shrimp?
Oh, understanding water parameters.
Yeah.
Yeah, for shrimps, it's all about water parameters. If you get that right and you understand how to stop it from fluctuating and make sure everything's stable, they're always going to breed. And most people's problems are fluctuations. That's what causes issues in the shrimp tanks. Number two would definitely be your red wine shrimps.
Yep.
Over here. I'm personally a very big fan of the orange eye blue tigers. I think they're underrated. Like everyone that sees them absolutely loves them.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Your yellows are a 100% staple.
Yep.
Everybody wants a good yellow cherry.
Are they easy to breed, or are they?
They can. I personally think they are, but
Yeah.
yeah, you just got to learn the basics of shrimp keeping, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
These ones, fancy red tigers, are very popular at the moment. Shadow pandas are another really good one.
So if you're going to set up a tank, as a beginner's perspective,
Yeah.
on breeding shrimp, how would you go? What were the steps you'd go about doing that?
For caradinas, it'd be ADA soil to
Yeah.
get the pH down. RO water remineralized to 100 TDS with GH+, no KH. And that's really it. Sponge filters or under gravel filters are my personal preference, but all you really need is a sponge filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing much else that you need aside from the soil, the filter, getting the water right, and moss. Lots and lots of moss. So the more moss, the better, because that's where the babies hide. That's where they get a lot of their food source from the biofilm.
And what do you feed them?
I feed them a mixture of different types of shrimp specialized foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly vegetable based.
So they're vegetarians?
Yeah, they're mostly vegetarians. They don't really they love their protein, but feeding them too much makes them too sluggish. Yeah. Other top 10? I've lost count. I've lost count to what are our top 10s.
What's your favorite, a personal favorite?
My personal favorite's the Black Galaxy Tiger. So it's over here. These are my personal favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's almost got blue in it as well.
Yeah. They're more blue than white.
How are these at breeding?
These ones can be a little bit more fragile because they're a Taiwan bee based shrimp.
Yeah.
So they can be seasonal sometimes. They do prefer to breed in summer. They don't really breed much in winter. But nowadays I find them quite easy, personally. They're not as hard as a lot of people think.
Yeah. Oh, these are sick as well.
Yeah,
So many.
the old crystal reds.
Yeah. What temperature are you keeping them at?
20 to 24.
Okay.
22 is my personal favorite,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really matter.
And you have the most success at around 22?
For me, yeah, 22 is optimum.
Yeah. Because I feel like when I was breeding shrimp before, I was breeding them way higher temperatures and I never had that much success.
It was Neos, right?
Well, I had cherry shrimp and then
Yeah,
also had
cherries,
these
yeah.
crystal reds as well.
Cherries do really well in 25, 26 as well.
Yeah.
It can be done. Yeah, it really comes down to how much you feed the tank. In my personal opinion, a lot of people say It's there's other reasons for it, but I just think if there's too much food in there, they just go a little bit sluggish and they don't handle things very well.
Yeah.
And then just your fluctuations again. Most people's problem is fluctuation of the pH or GH.
Do you think changing the water less would be keeping the water more stable?
No, not really. You just have to make sure that when you water change, the water's prepared exactly to how the tank is.
How do you prepare your water?
So for Neos, I just age them properly and I make sure the TDS is up to 200 to 250 before I do my water changes. That's all I do. And with the Caradinas, the TDS is 100 for me, and I actually drip acclimatize them. It slowly changes the water, but not at a fast rate.
Yeah, okay.
It's the fast water changes that a lot of people have trouble with, like the shrimp have trouble with. But I know people that do straight up 30% water changes with no issues.
Yeah.
But that's, for me as a general rule, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah.